Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where last time we played in a very cramped canyon, but we did finish it with grand coasters, which, well, it was quite a long time since the last time we had grand coasters, so yeah, pretty pleased, pretty happy with it, and well, I'm pretty curious as well to what the next scenario will be, so yeah, let's check that out. Here we go, to the long list of completions. Oh man, does it look good or does it look good? Damn right, it looks good. So yeah, and we're also getting down to the bottom of the list. Look at that. We're not that far from actually being, you know, having our completions over here. But yeah, I do think that it's still a good amount of videos before we ever get there. So, anyway, Thunderstorm Park, let's check it out, alright? And pause it. The weather here is so wet, the weather is so wet here that a giant pyramid has been built to allow some rides to be built undercover. Oh my goodness, what? This is indeed giant. What's the terrain? 30. Oh my god. Wow. And they even stuck a thingy ride. A whatever it's called tower in there. Oh my god, man. That's amazing. Right, so we need to get 1400 guests in year 3. And we already start with 140 and rising. At least, well, according to this. We got 3 rides, and oh man, look at that. That's actually pretty good. We got like 3 thrill rides already, so that's fairly decent. However, well, you know, so far, if the game says that, you know, it's raining, I expect that it'll rain a lot. I mean, up till this point, the game hasn't been lying about these sort of conditions, you know, so... yeah, we need to build a lot of stuff underground, or build rides that are unaffected by rain, like a Haunted Mansion. Speaking about rides, let's check out what we got. Well, Haunted Mansion, perfect ride, and this will lure in guests even when it's raining. Same for this one, that also works. Yeah, and these two need cover really. Now, I know that a ride doesn't need to be entirely underground for the guests to ignore the, you know, I'm not going on it because it's raining. So, well, if we can get like half of the ride underground, we're still good. But as far as I can tell, all our coasters and all that will be inside this, well, pyramid or dome or whatever. And we'll have all the slam down rides here on the outside. So, yeah. But in terms of gentle rides, it's okay. Nothing special, but it's alright. Okay, this is good. Not exceptional, but good. Startup coaster. Next coaster. It's a bit of a jump really from this to this, but alright. Yeah. I mean, I know we got 3 over here, but technically we don't have any thrill rides to build because we all got those already. Right, and we have these. I mean, we do have a nice body of water over here, so we'll put some stuff down there. Over here we got food, drinks, toilets, yeah, pretty much everything that we need. So in terms of shops, we're covered. I know what we're gonna be researching at maximum speed as well. Oh crap. Not shops installed, no, thrill rides. We need those the most, because we can't even build any. I also think that we might actually need more coasters, but... anyway, another thing I want to know is like the maximum loan that we can take. 20. This is like standard stuff really, so no surprises there. Well, can we already start with 5 grand of company value, gifted to us by the developers. Pretty good. Now this, no. no, we're not gonna charge anything. By the way, if I zoom out... oh my god, look at how massive it is. But what I wanted to know is like, can we buy land? Or construction rights? No. Alright, so we've got to make do with the land available to us over here. Alright, we'll do that. That's no problem. First I want to do a quick pricing check on this swinging ship 1 and the scramble egg 1. My god, how creative in naming. Look at this. This is newly built though. I mean, it hasn't seen any guests. Oh, it has. But only 14. And I think those are like the ones on the right over here. Yeah, custom is 8. So that means that it's still new. It still has novelty value. So we can up the pricing for this one to $5. And we will need to. Because with no entrance fee coming in, we need the cash. Let's see. We'll do the same over here. And I expect, well actually I don't expect a lot of money from those two. Because both the ship and the scrambler eggs are negatively affected by rain. But we'll give it, you know, we'll leave them there anyway. Because even if the guests don't go on it, which is bad for our profitability, it does lure in guests to just have them. So, yeah. Alright, we also kind of want to check. By the way, another thing that I'm quite curious to is how on the freaking earth did they got this ride underground? I mean, if I try this, it's not possible. It won't let me build this underground. However, you can see over here that, well, you know, this is it pretty much. I mean, there's only like a 2 deep hole in here and the whole ride is just underground. Which is, well, you know, odd at best, but... well, you know, I'm not gonna remove it in any way, because, yeah, pretty good. This has seen a little bit more customers, but... What? Oh my god! 104! Wow! Oh man, that's a lot. And here I'm always shooting at like the safe spot. But apparently, you know, 104 is also acceptable. Doesn't go into the extremes. Ah, that's good to know. That definitely means that I'll be upping the speed on this crap. I forgot how it's called. On the hoo-ha belly, that's it. So yeah, pretty good. Now we got the pricing set up. Let's quickly go and name this. Right, we're gonna call this yeah, the Drop-O-Matic. Drop-O-Matic. Yes, and we will call you the Ocean Traveler. Traveler. Yeah, like that. Wait, is that with a double L or what? I don't care. My English isn't that brilliant anyway. Good. Well, naming done. To be honest, I quite like the colors they chose here. You got one blue, purple and one red, you know, which is good. I also quite like the color of the path here, because my bet is that we'll be using this view a lot, and at least the path is somewhat visible right now, so it's also pretty good. But before we get to building lots of stuff and lots of rides, we kind of need to get some facilities down here. How about this, well, insta money making thing? And this will be, especially in this park, it will be extremely profitable because, well, as the description says, it rains, and it rains a lot in this park. So yeah, we'll charge $10. Hell yes. There. You know what? What color are we gonna go with in this one? I'm favoring a blue, really. Why? Well, rain maybe. So yeah, we'll go with blue here. Well, we also need like the rest of the facilities here. So, and that's one downside to this whole thingy, is that, you know, this whole dome is the fact that, well, we can't really build any facilities underground, so we all have to place those outside of the park. That's not so amazing really, but fine, we'll make do with it. We'll have a drink stall, we'll have some food here, pizzas, I mean, yummy, right? And if not, that's the only thing you're gonna get for now. We're also gonna get this balloon one, you know, because it's swag and the guests need to buy that. give me monies. Right, and we'll set that up to... I mean, the pricing's good. I don't really mind the pricing. It's the coloring. You know what, we'll go with we had this for the umbrellas. We'll go with these for the balloons. And then we'll go with the dark blue ones as well for a future later balloon shop. So, righty, well, that's all done rather quickly, but I am forgetting one thing. That is kind of important, since we lack any at the moment. Yeah, we need stuff, and we need it right now. So, don't mow the grass. Oh, and look at that, look at that. It's still March year 1, the 4th, and already rain is coming. That's not good, because that will mean that we won't have any income pretty soon. Well, unless the hoo-ha belly is counted as underground. I mean, to be honest, that would make sense if it were, but yeah. And this is gonna be a nightmare too, assigning. Oh man, yeah, that's definitely gonna be a nightmare. Yeah. Right, okay, so we'll see if we can deal with this nightmare. We'll actually get a view back to normal. At least this is like some decent reference, really. I know that this mechanic will cover this path, but balls, that's not really... Oh man, alright. Anyway, we'll deal with that. Damn it. We've had this before in other parks, in like the aqua park, you know, or the pier park it was, where we had to assign everything underwater. Nightmare it was, I tell you. Good, we'll get 2 mechanics, we'll get a guard to, yeah, actually, to protect our non-existent benches and trash cans. Speaking about which, kinda do need to get those. We'll also get one of you. Nothing special here. We'll get like, yeah, an elephant. Righty. Well, I guess the next thing should be to get benches and all that. So, there we go. Yeah, especially around the exits over here. We definitely want benches. Same over here. Because I can already see the vomit coming up. So, now, it shouldn't be an issue. Few trash cans here and there, and like this. Yeah. Right then, I think that covers it pretty much. What we need right now is a coaster, and we need it fast because rain is already coming. However, what I kind of need to do here is come up with like a good, well, game plan. Now, as I said, the coasters are all gonna be inside this pyramid thing. I am thinking though of putting them also a bit on the outside over here, you know, just well, bordering the park edge here, so that, you know, because, well, my idea is to extend this path over here alongside the pyramid and have some slam down throw and gentle rides here. But I also want coasters over here so that we don't fill up this pyramid too fast, because I know it's massive and ultra hyper big, but 3 years is a long time, and if we wanted to, we could fill this up before the year's over, which would be really, really, really bad. So yeah, I think that our first coaster, steel mini one, we will build that like over here, with the station below the, you know, at like height 3, because if I recall, alright, wait, hold on a second, do I need to be zoomed in for this? Yeah, see, this is like height 5, so we need to have this at height 3 for it to go below the path. Maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea to have the lift go like, I don't know really. To be honest, if we build the station underground and then have it do some curves in the underground too, I don't think we actually need to build our first coaster inside the pyramid, even though obviously it's intended for it. I think it wouldn't be such a bad idea to stay away from the pyramid for our first coaster. You know, save space in there. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's get to building our first coaster. The steel mini one, of course. And after this, yeah, well, let's not think about that for too long. Look, there it is. The monsoon has started. Yeah, we can easily get underground thanks to this pyramid. So there we go. We'll go down to height 3, and then we will curve this to where I want the station to be, which is more or less, well, actually over here wouldn't be so bad. So yeah, we'll leave it over here. And then all we have to do is remove this. And nothing was ever there. Right. Now, I do want to move the station back a little bit. So that we can have, you know, the entrance and exit be reasonably close to the path. I think that wouldn't be such a bad idea. So something like that. Maybe a little bit more backwards over here. Yeah, something like this would do. Now, instead of going up straight away, we'll go down, because over here I don't want to resurface or anything. I want to do that somewhere else. But I do kind of need to make a move on with this coaster. So we'll go over here. And I think if we still need to keep it a little bit further away. And then with a lift in there, of course. And that's going to be a lot of terraforming. I do want to resurface a little bit earlier. So there, that should do it. Right. I mean, this is like quite close to the park border, so I'm not too concerned about terraforming over here. Nice, and that fits. Right. Now it's time that we can start building the real coaster over here. And let's see if I... That's perfect. Don't need anything more. Look. Perfect coaster, I'd say here. You know, or at least a perfect start of our coaster. We'll have a drop in there. Maybe a little bit more of a gentle thingy here, you know. Downwards curve. Ooh, and we can go above the ship right now. That's also interesting. Now, what we do need this coaster to sort of go underground, like, pretty quickly again. So, let's have a curve in here. And then, yeah, that's not gonna work. So, why don't we try and see? Yeah, but that's also not gonna work. So, instead, because a lot of things are not working, this area over here, I consider that to be free for us to build in whatever we want, really. So, if we go like this, then, yeah. You know what, we could even helix it down a little bit. Helix down small. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty decent, if you ask me. That won't be so decent though. So what we need to do here really is get this straight, and then right now we are still going above the ship, apparently. I thought that we would hit it more or less. I think that this is like the height limit really, so yeah, looking alright, looking alright. Now it's time to go underground with this. Look, perfect, perfect. Height 3, just where we need to be. Now I don't want to blow all our cash on this one particular coaster, so we won't do that. In fact, now would be the perfect moment to go back to our station. I mean, that would leave us with like 2.5 grand of cash still left. I mean, I won't complain for that, really. I mean, we kind of need to build more stuff than just this coaster. Look at that. Oh, perfect. It has a few curves, it goes in the ground, and because it has this underground section, I think that this should be, you know, rain-proof, so to say. If I build the entrance over here, wood. There, that should do it. Thought so. I was like, what? Why am I not allowed to build that underground? Yeah, perfect. Right, time for a test ride, which you can follow while I hook this thing up quickly. Now, we don't really have a particular support style just yet. But I'm thinking that we're gonna go with this one. Quite like this one, you know, because the queue paths have this really distinct white fence around them. So now that's no, that's way too short. I mean, this is our first coaster. I need to be able to store an absolute crap load of guests in this one. So we won't be doing it like that. This is more what I'm thinking of, really. Look. It's a bit of a stacked design, but that's cool, you know. I think compact building will be key to success in this park. So, yeah, we really need to be on the ball over there with that. I totally missed the test ride. Yay, professional tycooning. But I hope you didn't, and I hope the rating agency didn't either. So right now we can have ratings. What are they? Oh, 5.8. That's not so bad for our first coaster, really, with like no other tracks or scenery interfering. Oh, that's really good, actually. And it wasn't that expensive. I think it has cost us like 5 grand or something. So we will charge like 5.7 bucks, 5.8. No, not 5.9. Right, we can actually charge 5.8. This should be really good. I think that this should also be rainproof. I mean, it has the whole station and this whole section underground. We just make this view normal. I think 40% of the track is underground, so we're bordering on the margin here. And, well, that should be, you know, a true profit machine, which we will open right now. We'll quickly set it up too. And, well, the more important one, we are gonna call this the rockworm. Yeah, the rockworm. Oh crap. No, I need to color this. Dang it! I did that last park, and right now I'm still doing it again. I don't know why. Anyway, black supports. Ooh, it doesn't look so bad. And then we will go with grey inside here. And then with the... No, crap, those are the supports. I need the track over here. Blue track? No, we won't have the blue tracks. That doesn't look so shabby now, does it? I think it fits quite well with this color theming over there. Now in terms of the trains, we make those brown with yellow. Yeah. I'm liking this. I mean, if this were to be a worm, then this would be its food. And I think it's in the final stage of his intestines. So yeah, by the way, if that were true, it would have been eating yellow rock. Anyway, let's not think about that too much. And yeah, good. First coaster is a fact. Then we kind of do need to, well, do two things. We need, one, a safety mechanic for this. Mechanic, you are supposed to be trapped there. Right, you are now, right? You are indeed. We're only gonna fix right, and we also need a handy dude over here. You're not gonna mow the grass, no. You are going to patrol this new coaster. And that's it, really. Now, there is one more thing that I kind of need to do, and that is, well, you know, check out our guests. And that's not like, you know, just inspect them, but I kind of need to know how much cash they bring. Now, that is for the... Whoa! Oh my god! But this is for, like, you know, how our pricing strategy will develop in the future, but... Oh my god, it seems that our guests are loaded with cash. Look at this, $100. Oh, wow, oh my god, and you too. Wow, our guests are loaded. That means that we can keep the pricing quite high. Right, guest 249, ultra rich, and oh. More than 4, this is me, ultra rich, wants only intense stuff. Yeah, I know you're hiding behind a tree, but you look like damage. Totally. So, look at that. I know we didn't have me in the park previously, and it was quite a success, but this time, hopefully me being here will add even more to this success. Now then, what we're gonna do as well is we will be expanding the infrastructure a bit here, so that we can build yet another ride. And that yet another ride will be the haunted house. Actually, I don't know if this is like the greatest idea, but fine, we will go with it. No, I'm having second thoughts here. Kind of not gonna go with this. This is how we will do it. Yeah. Right, Haunter Mansion, come along here now. Because you are rain-proof, and that is exactly what we want. So, we'll do it like this. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Wow, that's actually quite an odd view, to be honest. Now, because you are a rain-proof ride, what I kind of need, really, is, well, for you to be, you know, have a somewhat long queue, because you're going to be storing a lot of guests in here. So, yeah, first note, we'll quickly set this up. Charge $5. Yes. Well, like I said, we kind of need a bit of a long queue for this, right? So what I'm thinking of doing is actually have the queue go up above the path and then go down over here. So that we can have quite a bit of guests. And when it starts raining, you know, they can all get in here. Which I know they'll do. I think that the Haunting Mansion in this park will actually be one of the more profitable well, rides that we have. So, to that end, this will be called a rain shelter. Yeah, because that is what it's gonna be. So, yeah, good. Now then, time to get that queue up and running. Let's see here. I think that is where the entrance is. Alright, look, I think that this is a pretty decent and long queue for like where it's built, you know, the Haunted Mansion. So, there, build that as well. Need a few of these benches and all that. And, well, in terms of facilities, this is still quite close to the main facility thing area. So I'm gonna leave that, you know. We don't really need to add anything other than a handyman, really. So handyman, you got yourself the newest area of the park. Be happy now. Oh, well, you're new. I guess you're happy you got work in these times of recession. But yeah, so far so good. We've built a few rides, and let's say join me next time when we will play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.